eno se wo ma ye nkwa ama ya hoden onu kuto ena wo hotumi entitete kwafra mo nyankopon a onyankopon otia se fititete de da so ye nyankopon ne kantamanto nyankopon kantama wonto Israel nyina nyankropon a ebi fe no mawu ebi fe no God ebi fe no Yahweh ebi fe no Yehovah na dom ne mobro ho so enene wama yakonya kese me no mieno atena se ne the 15th day the month of October in the year 2025 mama welcome on from the platform for open discussion critical thinking meaningful exchange. Let's engage, let's debate, let's grow together with the dialogue show on Net2 TV. And I know Pemidi Edin Sempera Emmanuel Mate Kufiam Ponsan crowd or the sports no Ede Ebe Breye ene anope na minimum say Blackstar hon sem na ebebem. And no di Blackstar nkomo no kan sem yem de pa. Unim say ye Blackstar history. Team ye pa ye ka say the history of Blackstar ne World Cup abedi pele family no ye yom fu manya yie World Cup ya ko na 3 times omo nko an obode ase oma captain team de yakọ ebi nsida so eno na mpese me kire se ba bia wo bia wo famudi abeye bia no ye ne se wo ye ne yie na ye tire history bi ye ka se ye tire history bi aba wono mu a ebo a oni bie wo mpotem wono na ye betire odi aka ho ye tire history se wono ma esom wo man sompa onso so ye bebo odi ahye kona bi ye tire history se nipa na nimu tie a oni obi ankontokwa da wansi obi ada ye betire odi aka ho ye tire history se wono mu a wo mo pe nipa nyina yie se wo mo ankasa wo mo ho a ye betire odi aka ho ye tire philanthropist history a wonso so ye bebo odi aka me bisa no pe se edie pa na fitisi a wo ba besi nei ye ka se ye tire history afa ho a wo ye bebo odi aka ho ate question me bisa no etitu wanamo na bo wa brabo na ka won sem na ye wo ne amase ye ka se ye tire bibia angle bia na wo kone bia na wo hye area bia na wo nsem bia na wo kan fa ho a ye ba bisa wo se ani bewe ye ntwere ne sen ye nya ne sen na wo chimpo no ye bebodi akase abakosem a ye twere Kofiam Ponsa wo si ahene dia oye ye wo Kencity Sports ti ye twere history about Kencity Sports ye mfa ne din hyeko na ba bi fi se wa be ye bi anope dia me pese wo si wani so se botai kese ya wo betu wana mon no ba bia wo hye bia ya wo fam die anya bibia mpo ye kasa mpo akakasa de na ye kasa ye twira bakwasema fo ne ka kasa de man kabomu enkoso ye die wo mo ka kasa de man puntuo ni asetram ye won to se betwire odin e de account bi enti hyenonso abedi pele ne ma de da you Jordan you 3 times ye twira o man ya bakwasem Blackstar ne World Cup o mo de 3 times e na won mo e de akọ kai se ba bia wo hye bia no obetu anamon a ye twira bakwasem a wonso so ye di odi ebeka mame na wase ena no pe na ye ntro common so wi a CJ Winters enso so ebeba wakwam with entertainment na both local international news e wo entertainment mo wode ebebo ira de boka ta ba adwaman so no ye betu ye boase un se da na me ka che o se me ma nyina so ba ko se NDC ni settings ye omo ya de pa okay ena mame ta ba ko nka ma on say tarifia omuma muso insio ne nkane abom si 280% no beti wasem ne on say omo pejamu boom na aya settings o the entire settings say oma ya afesi omampanyi John Dramani Mahama akwa magana for ma afi yenya 0 time for ntesi a yesi mampanyi na akwa ma ye ene yesi yempantumu na ye de no na jesamba na ye de atwere ba bi won say amamu nse ko no enti abato ye bo ase nkomo ho na yetime diri nya so kama na yetume di ama on ne wo fom so no gugu pacho make sure say odi bibia ato ye di bibia hye ye all drive wa no atobo ase titru mu amonam pepo mu no atomobo ase na odi akwantifo ne wankasa nso nkwa no odi akwakoduru o destination asomdwe mu boko na atimi abo me hiaw wonsusu we hia me enti yenye ne sede be na nyina no ye bekoso aboabo ye ho saa ma me na wase anopai na yemfa yenkura hyesem no to asofa ma na menye mu fama Kofi Ampon so si ahene na onfa sports no emfa ento aso kama emfa mawo afetie na anopai anamo bia wutu bia ade bia wo ye bia anya won kwane de kan wo ye obi aye dai abeyebi ko na mo de me pese hye wo nkran kese pa enene se de obi ba ye ko ye bia wanya no fala sa rising every time you fall timi pa the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling. Yeah, the animonyam shekese wa sitena mu ni abrabo mu nyina enye se me de menhwe ase da o me de menni nkugo da o me de menye haw da o me de menhwe amane da o me de menni hia da o me de me ho nkyere me da o me de enye no ene animonyam kase wa sitena mu ba animonyam kase wa sitena mu ni se rising every time you fall. Asamba kwa Nelson Mandela Nyankopon fa ne kese o kan ya edamiti always na me to anamo animonyam kase wa abrabo yi makukuhwi ase ewo mu nyina anye se me de masofu die mu no yemfa me nkwa ekurase da me de bia mitikrom yo eye me de mitichi me acheche adwuma mu no yemfa me nkoto akurase denti wa okasa ba bia akọ na nsuo ni wo unya danda mu unya nkane anya adwuma no me de no de me nko mu denti me de eye me de odokota ni ame ye me de ba bia de me koto ye ni mfide ni bibia wo ho ntimi de me ye madwuma ntimi de chese obi ma obi bewu na ese bia ono a na bahwe ni hyehye mu na etimi me de madwuma ni ye nti wo ade ko village na wo de wo se de bia unya aka de nti wo etimi eye hwe animonyam kase wa brabo makukuhwi ase mu nyina no enye no ne se wo de wunhia hawda wo de wunni hia da wo de komone woda wo de wunni nkugo da wo de chese unhia disappointment bia da. That is not the glory of our life. Nemo animonyam kase wa asetena mu ni abrabo mu ni se abre bia wo be hwe ase bia no wo de akukuduro ne ane din solid na ona so brane tiso bi kasa kireo no no de motivation speaker okon fala oh when we me for 2 cities fi na me de koy we na me ye we na won kan ha we wo mu nkirewa a me pacho fa show trim say the greatest glory in living in this life I woman no lies not in never falling but in rising every time we fall. Enti ya papa ne nana meka se ya se ber ma hwe ase a na nye na wie ya no ber ma wo hwe ase a na nye wa wie ya no we invest wa wade no wie oba ne se wo jump atanye wa wie ya no wo boa no mani jamba bi si ya wo ho kire wa kwae no wa moa wo tunsu go so dane enye wa wie ya no wo keka ho nsamwa se be ma no wa brochire wo nya wo be ma no ti oja wo no bae enye wa wie ya no otwitwa wo nanti di ho konkonsase yempam wo yenyi mfie du mfie adwuma nu a yetie ya ye ne sa no pacho. That is not the end of your life. Nemo nimonyam kase wa asetena mu ne se gina wona so brane si abonten brane emma de atwam kono past no enya kwansidie mfama hwitira botra me say dan nyame nyankopon no I will always tell you say dan nyame nyankopon no wo dan na omo animu wase da na mo make sure say o sorry ye mu nyina mu na obesan pese obegina ona so I believe so obese gina wona so biom na nkuni bia kese ene mo nyama kese ye no fa hye otrim se wunnim sa simesi obente na ye o sa de no kura na wakoma mu ene wadwem ma ne nye 100% white, pure white. If you say wasi nipa hwe de tue niwa na ono asafo awurade a wo hyire nipa pagya nipa de nipa du amapomma ahemfo atitru enimu ma no baabi enimu nyam kro etena no unhia obi na o hia na janhye mi so da obi enimu atade a o hye na no pa hye na wi hye na nwumre na obi enimu aduane a odi ansa na wada na obi enimu mpakro ne ketekro a oda so se wakoma mu ne wadwumi efan a automatically no we 100% qualify say obehye ne ho enimu nyam ewo so media den sempera no pai Kofi Amponsa osi ahene e the sports no ebeba yemfa nsembo emfa nhia Kofi Amponsa na enei obai omfa eye sports no emu nsem nyina no omfa emre na Blackstar ne World Cup history no ye kasa ye twera Dede Ayu Jordan Ayu abedi Pele abusia no one more dey to say na Kofi bra Kofi bra Kofi Amponsa
yeah senior
Kofi piao akwaba
yeah ni abro
bia boko de
boko na so
anyakopa de mesem ho ye papa
good me pe watano nice pa I say wala wo na ko nene
Kofi
oh yeah nice me show what you say yes yeah nice pa yeah nice
as I say de bia maka
yeah
ade ba ko pe na me pesa wo ye mame Kofi Amponsa osi ahene
yeah
Kofi wo de ko hu gamaje na de untwa baby
I had a mini bibia I just say downtown but ni nyina no ni nyina no our Kennedy a compare ko Japan e ba so basa na ma tumi no emu yedu
ene na tutu tata
ye nya wote bia be fa but now can the normal say yes I think say o my ade mo abaso whether say we pe o masemo the fact is omo adwuma from our papa the day you to you nyina I think say contribution to Blasters and national teams no yentumi ntro history in Ghana within count
they did it 2 times
they did it once
okay
that was last edition Qatar 2022 and na onu akuma Jordan so dey call US Canada Mexico I think say o my ade mo abaso
under 17 so they did the
under 20 or they win Egypt World Cup or say win AFCON kran sana ye ko win World Cup I think say history die o my adwuma pa mo abaso
Kofi so ka say o sua bibia fuma abrabo wa onim de wo ade bia wo agya no na ntumi anye emfa nhyew trim say ye de abusua mu de obi anya 40 years na wawu oba bia no ho a otimi kwa wade tena ware ase na obi no ho a otimi tu kwan kwa broche emfa nhyew trim you can do it omo papa me menye sports person bet mo dem ni metia no wa kan kakra abedi ye ni famu de bia so de Ghana be ko World Cup won
into qualify
won timi afa yakoda ne ma no ba mu no enu emu ma ba mu omunya captain ban no o man ka so ye de papa ntimi anya so ye de ntimi anya kra se ne Ghana for de ya mbabo oboni anya ntanya hwe but omo try as much as possible
of course
and make sure say penyi de yakọ
yes
ketwa de yakọ sabe di Pele baba ma bia wo ho na obebobo a abakwasem no kire se ono so benya captain man na obe make sure say obe repeat the nuanu penyi for
of course
a lesson de ma ye nyina say ba bia wabusua mu obi antimi ndu no betimi atrase adwa bo trimpo say mekọ atwam wo haduru achi and ubetimi nso aye so because of the emrante na ye no in fact eno a wo ka asem na medwen ho akọ achire na mo say no almost abasbody but modern na invite mo bra fi ha no
no problem
na menhye H&H Gary 4 in 1 na memfa ma wo H&H Gary 4
I was saying medical test answer
oza
there be so there be me
and my money
yes the mamni can test CB
okay
say me kwakudu ho adanse a kire mo na magia no so dey atwom aba
H&H Gary 4 in 1 pacho so ya ho
okay
chocolate energy wo ya wo de nkate wom ene de nkate nim esichire no nso no yesusu ni pepepepepepepe to you obi a o mpesichire kura na still na no H&H na eye ma uni how kura kofi na ma obi a mo aka hwe na wato nsa from na ma sheda abo ma baso with H&H Gary.
Thank you very much.
Maminya mana fast force no.
That's
na ye beko na ye wura ahase.
Yes, it was Savannah.
Yes. And ya wo hase. And the way nsu na gugu no. Chese form ye.
Yes.
And number no nsu ni akire number 1.
Of course.
Ekome.
Of course. Of course.
Yes. And hwe bia and one say pan oje yesoro no pan. Simple ne yeko. That's all come out brand baby. Dabi. Simple as ABCD. Kofi Amponsa will see in the sports. And about we are ever sans about.
The Wednesday's edition of a sports segment here at Net2 TV, the dialogues. You must say A to Z about sports. Ghana, same African, same yourself in India, and then I will say, you're live now on YouTube, you're live now on Facebook, Nina and Net2 TV, GH. Femi Kofi Amponsa will see ya and a medal production team in say. So once again, I'm going to make sure say about being a feel of what's happening. World of sports. And I pay a say at the Blasters head coach Unauthorized. Okay, so Unauthorized are part of coaches are making sure say Ghana appear at the world stage. Okay, so Unauthorized are the fourth coach are making sure say Ghana appear at the world stage. First, back in 2006, Ratomir Djokovic at the Ghana World Cup or Germany 2006. Then also in 2010 was South Africa now, Milovan Rajevac, and so the Ghana appear at the world stage in 2010. Then in Brazil 2014, and a coach James Kwesi Appiah Mayele, and so the Ghana appear at Brazil 2014 FIFA World Cup. Now, Coach Unauthorized at the Ghana appear on 2 consecutive occasions because back in 2022, Qatar, Coach Unauthorized the Ghana call World Cup, and once again was signed at the Ghana air call US, Canada, Mexico. Tiamo Coach Unauthorized Abaso, so we make sure that Ghana appear at the world stage once again. Na Coach Unauthorized ene na asan coach sina decide say Nyankopon boawo na de osi we ne so no ewie nkunidie ma kaka na abenya no nko amani what you say intene Coach Unauthorized entim no akọ osu children home akọ donate cash what you say cash edi ama osu children home for no it's about Coach Unauthorized and the backroom staff na baso say sika omunya here from the qualifiers say abo and they Ghana gain qualification no omon ko decide say that be omo ni sika no omo be ma adoye aye adwuma enti bebo Coach Unauthorized and then the team nyina baso so to this important year anamono in life. Okay, now ora kete so kraku president Emma Ghana Football Association. Now, once again, Obasa introduce a new competition and you never na your football foundation no to me I strong always in today. I'm the U19 Elite Championship. Our to be say a new competition ever na your football no your foundation no your tumi make sure say abibia no ebeja na so ejanza see tebo the entire federation abaso say always bia no or making effort and plans ebeboa na ya gro no etumi eja na so Krobia Asante Kotoko abedu enkran on Sunday omo big game against WAC of Morocco. We know a CAF Confederation round number 2 game on Sunday. Omo that big game. It's no team fi kuma se. Omedu kan no se that be e was some call penny bobeboa na ordinary blessing after team nachi national chief imam. It's a no Krobia Asante Kotoko eko national chief imam atanaye eko siki blessings for the big game na ebaso on Sunday. To screen now no a picture of a year Krobia ene national chief imam ache say na nika na kono ache say wo share video na abra team no enter aye national chief imam atanaye so na it was so lovely. Yes, this is a Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko for you. Yeah, the Cairns Club. What do I say? The Cairns Club. And good news in the say, you will say the striker, Albert Amoa, and so a part of the team because now we're picking up injury. The last GPL game, Krobia Boy against Nations FC, no, when Chimi Amobi, but good news in the say, and now you will say, oh yeah, active member of the team. If you are all just hoping, say on Sunday, the champ will be in action and make sure say Krobia Asante Kotoko every year Juman against WAC of Morocco. We know a good news. Emma Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Okay, now before we do encano, now on my final train with Kumasi, Captain Samba O'Neill, Capito Samba O'Neill. Yes, that is a year. The Capito Samba O'Neill training in your denso and what denso say guys are ready say Sunday dear the besi our class sports against WAC of Morocco the Sunday they asking na Ebewo Accra Sports Stadium for the big game now and no Barcelona. Now let's talk about a year Ghana Premier League a before unnominated players be say the month of September. On to say goals and nika GPL goals for the month of September. No, you enjoy this video, bra. Yes, on the screen now. No, a goals are across the month of September. Albert Samoa of Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They go against Brekum Chelsea. No, Golden State Park. A performer nominated that goal say no. It was one of the finest goal. Yimano ano. And so the goal. Or say, say that goal was also spot on. And I just say, na nika akono. Rudolph Mensah, and so go or say no, or more anonymity. Fantastic goal, Sinkwan Ekoso, Ewo Ghana Premier League. We so a Freeman, and also produce fantastic classic goal while he go out here. Enya kono, enya nika. Fantastic. Enti Ghana Premier League there, a lot of highlights goals are you love the GPL. Richmond Opokusu there, NNA on your screen also. Share another fantastic strike. What? Share the angle now born the question. Watch the angle now born the question. This is Ghana Premier League. The reason why I love Ghana Premier League. Okay, so goalkeeper Benjamin Asari of Hasselfolk and no team no just say Abwana Basopa Benjamin Asari of Hasselfolk say Okwa appear in the Black Stars no 5 matches clean sheets. What you say? Clean sheets and no consider 1 goal. What you say? And see Hasselfolk I just say the goalkeeper na ye no menu so enti omo bona baso papa just say omo did this fantastic artwork no and they appreciating efforts at the national team and World Cup qualifiers are here board the continent of Africa no yedi nyina ba na wieye enti ehwe Africa minor 9 nations are qualify to the World Cup and we go take part afi tournament na se ache se obia o hwe ewo atwem se obehu se ne man no ekoye adwuma no nyame ya adwuma competition na se ase obi ma so which say US Canada Mexico so skill now no the Blasters of Ghana okay Algeria so qualify baby then also no Morocco so Ethiopia Egypt eka ho Cape Verde eka ho South Africa ba Senegal ba and la Côte d'Ivoire into these are 9 nations are or my qualify be take part World Cup into no your playoff okay Africa be playoff games 4 nations about that playoff games no nefi no masalete the winner no esebe dwene other continent Europe pen enka ho no so go fight for that last slot no into screen no Gabon be face Nigeria then also na DRC be face Cameroon into that is saying share koso you hear me say bibia be ye pay na enya that other slot we say Africa wo 10 slots 9 in the automatically be a winning in group B and qualify the one na cano and some more playoff no to gain that year World Cup qualification so that is that now mama a complete 25 nations are for now or more again World Cup qualification 25 nations now for now no globally I'm qualify for the World Cup at Basu next year 48 they take part but for now no 25 officially or again World Cup qualification teams no any US Canada Mexico minor or qualify Africa so the 9 no aba the production boy me na yehu amina complete nations no our qualify for the World Cup no new how they obia eba because Brazil aba Argentina aba England and Ra and also finally again in the qualification aba I just be take part New Zealand Ethiopia Saudi Arabia so I qualify be take part ewo competition no emo I just say these are nations are qualification amount many Agyapong so this is a complete nations are qualify for the World Cup Canada Mexico US Japan New Zealand Iran Argentina Uzbekistan South Korea Jordan Brazil Ecuador Uruguay Colombia Paraguay Morocco Tunisia Egypt Algeria Ghana Cape Verde South Africa Qatar England Saudi Arabia Ivory Coast and Senegal so these are nations are omagene World Cup qualification ye hwe me say omeboa na agro no atumi awie peye ewo tournament no ase a an pay here no say na one player always be making sure say he'll be in the news Cristiano Ronaldo okay enra o she go MNA wa she 948 goals the legendary this is a legendary goals enu no ashe I just say yebo CR7 abaso say goals no oguso a obogumu okay in the days our Sporting CP no share 5 goals the days with Manchester United 145 goals the days at Real Madrid 450 goals the days at Juventus and also Oshe 101 goals the days I near so Anazutino was share 104 goals and a Portugal national team no was share 142 goals ewo Portugal national team okay ewo World Cup qualification was share 41 goals European qualifiers was share 41 goals international friendlies was share 22 goals UEFA Nations League was share 15 goals okay and Euro 2024 and also share 14 goals FIFA World Cup or take part was share 8 goals and Russia 2017 Confederations Cup no and also share 2 goals Into way and make CR7 the legend, the legendary CR7. And finally, trophy way, World Cup trophy way no, the gold trophy no, and we are seeing once again. Yes, I go fight for, and we know a member pa and a betagina, and make sure say we know a bit to me. You know, that is the World Cup updates and I pay for you. Yeah, they see, may that's to say we are part of the sports segment here and we're net 2 TV so. Now, when we say last Friday, and then Agyapong Kasaye, Emma Kennedy Kwame Akompre kon Agyapong, EPK #1 slot no. Agyapong ne Kasaye on that day. Ma refi se ba kone siye 2023 no Nyankopon kasaye but nipa entie Nyankopon kasa no eye de omope eno bi ani bebi de onkesiye Nyankopon asan kasa bio se de me ka kire mo ba kono eno a na me san de mamo muntie na me one o choose ye no enye by mistake eye nature saa na nei oman no de omope no ena Nyankopon na yi na be Kennedy Kwame Akompre ko Agyapong obone din a ade ba ko pe na ebo bi etimu adwuma eno so na ye youth no ye youth na ewo wiase sia no enye wo dressing. We don't care about your dressing, we don't care about how you talk, we don't care about those things. The here say ye benya adwuma ye ono so na adwuma no se de obi anim se Kennedy Agyapong de eno ani adwuma all because of that track record to show he's the only politician in this country or more than 7,000 certified workers on that salary. So that is the truth, that is his trademark, that is his track record. What I say enunti and the Ghanaian youth say he's the only person I work. It has because say obiemo o si ane akaka nepe aka enwa enti ye be say for say 31st day of January 2026 mo kwa na makai say the Ghanaian youth is on standby. Somebody can a bar to me no a be simple the amount pay me enchi Accra na Agyapong come home say mo call Savannah region no the unity to no Agyapong come sa na ofam kudu asundwe mu omo ba so a Nyankopon ensa fa mran ti anopɛ de ye be si na wo de ejako no eja me kwan say yes eja de me yes eja we too much Robert Finn champion producer what you say dwuma pa na wo ya no pay yes number 1 na ne dasi Kennedy Kwame Akompre ko Agyapong mesi bi se de obi akakpe che say ya na akono enika nti mesema ye ba na ni abre a esa wo ti ase me ametie kame ya fam because adwuma no menya bi ye bat me nua na nam street na me gye no si ya because akobi ya adwuma na ka obi asema dwono pa president watena brochire nti abrochire na ode ba Ghana ha no wo apa ne sen abrochire no na ode ba Ghana ha no eni amafo pe World Cup akwa nyina ede nti omoko omo pa akwa pe adwuma ye adwuma na onkoye no enye bank na adwuma ena enye lawyer bi adwuma na okwa akoye ho eye factory work ye na okwa akoye eno so pani body kan chance da owo workers a omo factory work dada enti man chance no me expand it. That is the point. Give him the chance no me expand it. The why dada no aseme kan tete nyina ani o wa chance dada enti man akunya no me expand it. Na the Ghanaian youths ye nya adwuma ye anapay akra Agyapong show Agyapong show bebre ti Robert Finn me da se ne tim ni nyina ambo adwuma pa Benjamin de Sente fantastic Justice Afro fantastic Elder Kwesinesin champion Anelikem they are too much it anapay ebi ko na ebi so wa hwehwe that's the point it wa mo kono Agyapong show na afam kudu asundwe mu na yeso ye wa ha hwehwe anapay twa na e ba ensempewura yimana mate so e wo seat no so the dialogue etwa so good morning
Kennedy, when she knew Asante Force, Kennedy, Agyapong Force, Kennedy, well Force, Kennedy, Ezima Force, Kennedy, Agyapong Force, Kennedy, Ayubu Force, Kennedy, Enka Force, Kennedy, Mendemende Force, Kennedy, Mana Force, Choco Force, Jaboma Force, Kongoma Force, Guruma Force, Mampusi Force, Basa Force, Tanjaga Force, Enfati Force, Wasa Force, Sergi Force, Latte Force, Kennedy Agyapong never Oceano, Dama never Oceano, Eyonwa, Eyonwa, Eyonwa. You Ghana man.
Comedian and fan trust or kama M5 amount. CJ Winters at the entertainment news at the Ebebro Nansana. I mean for CJ time like a crabby menena kawatias here. Na men could for Nika Crabby Fancho number 1 and for Nina Mamin Kucha and Fancho delegate na say coming 31st January 2026. When he has about baby number 1 Era Canada complex with Japan. For victory no for the new patriotic party nentim na nkoma hodo de to dwane message na ode ma no bese utie message ni ye na o se nye message a ebe board the new patriotic party nkwa the message a cut across a ebe move this country forward yanko first video no family sisi ya
asema menken uko Brazil omu yusu ahwidie e de ye eteno e no mu de afra omu fuwa ntide bo efu uko India omu yusu ebro e de ye eteno omu ni America fo omu yusu ebro e no mu so de fra omu petrol e ma price no e kofo sa ye betime de banchi ayi ebiem banchi e de ye starch enye starch ya na e bi twi atade so nko all pharmaceutical industries in the world. And Rona, we are here, Ukoto, Tylenol, paracetamol, Ariare, Amambi, Ode, Ninano, and your white in a woman, about 40% is starch. Nagana, pharmaceutical industries, you know, about 80%, Womokoto, starch. Aye potatoes because we banchini ho into omuto potato starch and nobody have the frame and no ma yenno no amaye abra banchi e wo kroma na yenya kandifu obetimi a kire yen say yen promote banchi ni emfanya starch na yen town all over the world ama amampo give me opportunity and you see the benefits of cassava. They call Thailand, Minister of Agri. Omu display cassava and yama omu di ya. Na banchino, omu di ye biscuita eno. A kawanwa unyi nida sa banchini ya diye. Ya di banchi eye tapioca. Banchi uye starch ni wia. Ensiyoma efiri mubanka kotuwe gukura. Ya di ye beer, malt, Guinness. Pharmaceutical, yes. Pharmaceutical breweries are looking for insuno any year. Beer any more. Make maka ethanol a one factory. Many ethanol plant maybe at W. Any at the domi our Volta region. Mount Fendi Papran, never 2,000 people. That produces 180,000 tons of ethanol a year, 500,000 tons of cassava starch. I know what I'm talking about. And your campaign, I need and investors, one more partner, are you ready? All the machines are ready. They will use 15 months. 15 months are only basic factory. When in the culture of say, young Jimmy, now send free a say. Now meeting Yamawa, Chinchilla was in Uniabi. What the neighbor, Unia was in Jimmy Wow. Mr. Mummy and Society. Party, your politics, a party more. Your interest in so come. The young young show Obia, or one him dear. A bro, next time, may call round, sir. Make America next week. May talk a brown one. Namadi Abeche. Dan higher tea. You want them about 95% of you. No will call oil that. Metobi, a brown guru, no washer, a bra, yadi and one. Why does it a hearing? That couple boy assassin. I at this one. He be a basis to be a year. Near a hearing, any can be for, or your businessman, or business as here. Or betting your dad, Diane Sass, any and not by me. A Timmy idea, different factories. I'm ranting in my power, and yet you might. Different factories. I let me. And that is the only way your money and none and your jumano, and subet me and your jumale. You must ramo, when your madam, Bayre, and one. Said Bayre, you timid Bayre, anything as starch you won't be on, you timid the year ethanol, you timid the year starch. Carbohydrates won't be on your year starch. Bayre, Sabi, Yapo Kepo. Your technology, the dear Baira, Ubetimi, warehouse, to say a demo, Ubetimi, a store by Irano, Busume Waki, not insane. It is air condition, but and we are from blowers, which is shot by Irana, another by quarter so, in Vinfini, a bar, blower no air bomb, and from an air banner, and my Baira feeling to send a check assassin. Enti ubetimi a storm saa bosomi nwotwe na na meti se dambai omu susa omu bayire essay so to ma kanedi Agyapong and the warehouse technology e pa ho a and the bayire no e be say uko ya man 500 cities and a wura fi wo ho and a ukoto a wo bayire e pro 500 cities and na de wo susa essay mesram Mesram, delegates Amuaha, Momian Science, Kintampo, the last time, man, Tuama Media. But this time, we were GDA, they were Musa. Ne, Muba Tuama. Mama will be on Madame, Ebro, Muga Burupa. Come on to me at the four. Mountain out for Yadia first factory, you bet me be a Brian. Corn oil factory. 2, ethanol factory. 3, starch factory. 4, corn flour factory. 5, conflicts. Everybody conflicts. Just a new man, you bet me be a bro aye. Baby, I would send your Maya Cassia, the best starting as the factories were. I'm making sure, say, Munyamano and Co West and Katia. That's a Ghana, you don't even see granite oil. Granite oil. You definitely granite, and one. Apart from say, yeah, help. You bet me they are a new debris. You bet me they are a cake. Master, they will experience as a businessman. Now, I know what can you my visited factories all over the world. My cohort, and I know a canvas. Today, ene bibi adia ba ko a mon famoni enko from Kintampo to Tamale to Baga to Ziga ene yina adia ba ko a yebetimi aya ebeti importation of sugar eso eye sugar cane because what na e work in Kintampo no a bomb area from 6 p.m. no weather no perform sana weather ahwedie epenon weather ahwedie epenon ahwedie obetumi dia epenon ahwedie that the ahwedie generate electricity that the generate electricity in India all sugar plants are visited in India generate its own electricity. When we use sugar in free more, when we use ethanol, sa a higher, who shen, air smooth. Put your air paper behind. This is not complete wood, and yet authentic wood, a compressed sawdust. We timid in timber, sawdust, I yes, in Korea. Ubetime de ahwedie aye enkonya we wie mu ya kana nkoto agukura factory bi ewo India bia or generate its own electricity and they are able to supply the excess to their national grid na me be ahankwa na me nyan hu here ba bi amakobia kami anu etimi dum be 2 times and sana ya wie program bola someone you mean here, Bola. Mobola Mokotogu. Mopa, yan starting every Tachima, and Copim Tamale. Nayan fa electricity. Plant. MSC Mumfinfi. Na Bola and Mumfin free Tamale, and Kim free Tachima, Kim Tampo, and Fankogu, one place. Bola Noa, Mokotogu, and also the generating electricity. Yes. Baby, I'm a America. Your friend in New Jersey state, you know. Only one city, the whole state of New Jersey. Only trip down at home. Your friend New Brunswick. Who New Brunswick? So I say, who's a over to me the baller? I generate electricity. Hello. And a pack. So the baller no small back. Or cup baller so. Dinner cheap. Who say, I'm a panel into to be a free back. I'm not any generating electricity. And to minimum pay, nature my dear. When you see a mommy, the Pamucho, but a money opportunity. One time, Benjamin, ya, one first I could promote you with Yankasa, and you mean free so. When you pay our we are saying, when you are young, anywhere, you know. So when you are Jumaya, when you are young. So you are bar, so you are Burma, or bar. So if you now you are Juma, now Kuan and Papa, or Mulu, who Kuan America, as somewhere in your some crowd can know to tune in. But so you are Party, and you are Juma pet. Orusa also who feel. Oh, friend, also grace, oh, friend, and who said, also, what did he be? And a Juma. And me preaching, I'm a whole team free. I'm right here, and a man. I'm right here, and a mabawa, and a man paying for, and a more delegate. Say no more, Ukraine. Attempted the Agana for the baby, I can do a reason. Me or hear me by Lazarus, and then material employ Nipa 7,360 permanent. Again, can hear you, but I don't want to be selfish. Some employment have been, the rest of you should suffer. That is why I have decided to continue to fight for the grassroots and the youth of this country. We cannot continue like that. Say Emrantia, Mabawa, over 100,000 every school in 1 year. Now you will not get even 3,000 permanent work.
Girlfriend, your beautiful admirer, your beautiful wife, your beautiful virgin, you know, your beautiful sexy virgin. Beautiful sexy virgin right here on the 2 television this morning, bringing you all the entertainment news in and around the world. So give me a smile, give me a smile. I don't pay whatever thing that is going on. No, forget about it. Give me a smile. Give me a smile, baby. Aha, that's great. So now we can continue. Michia Obibia, okay? And then Wednesday, and then midweek, okay? Aha. So today, you know, we don't really take the day so serious, okay? Aha. And for Bibia, so personal. Don't take things personal, okay? Good. So entertainment one, what is really trending? The dialogue show no Esuni internal piece or Shamia. Your baby girl, but they need you now, bro, okay? CJ Winters, enemy D. Abrewa Nana, I'll pay Mijina Hey. I am still a virgin. Whether you like it or yes, I am still a virgin. Now, these are some of the stories you'll be hearing. Say, I will discuss. I know, I'm going to discuss with you. Say, I'm going to talk about them to you. Bope, stories of Begino. I will formally divorce my wife due to Daddy Lumba's funeral dispute. This one is Edward Boateng, Numtuni Edward Boateng. My father would take lesson from this, Sheila on Daddy Lumba's funeral dispute. And I gave birth with lazy men, including Uforian Ponsa, Aisha Modi Fumes. Every artist wants an award. Anyone who says otherwise is a liar. This one is coming from Jaja Windim say Miniobia, every Accra copy Ethiopia. Hey, I wanna why yo, it's an pay show me something. You get it? Hey, and on a kanyum no mediaship. Okay, go. So Abusia, we are beginning with Edward Boateng Numtuni legend. Okay, gospel legend Edward Boateng. Now, I wanted you to have a watch at the video first before I talk, but let me tell you this. Abusia, it is getting tougher. It is getting serious, okay? And see, Marimano, Monfan to Monhofo, okay? And you be biana. Yo, Monfan to Monhofo na Edward Boateng Chemwa said ya and some air coco Abusia. Meana, I said, Meano, matter one corner and American, my person, my uncle do baby. I will say, do and then I'll come here. If I'll talk about it, I'll do so. Daddy Lumba. The late Daddy Lumba, Ofimwe, a year semon eba ye say ye baby yet ne in December no. Abusia and sembe brina, nena bria say, and sembe bre, nendia na odobroni, and a face soon, mamma say wa, and yansem ketua, which has been a meyukuna, we say on SF fata so be yukuna, mina mayo yere, we say wono, which I were or the answer, Akakomabusa was which I were no. And it's something also. Just say where we no. Abrabo wo bono. Uwa waiting sembe den. Don't create confusion on earth before you die. We beg you, man. We dey beg you. This one I dey beg you. Ya pamo chopa. Enti yan papa each them wa. Ono ne yire eja na da. Ono no yo defo pa wo sika. When they cast be brave, ne yere worry no, ba worry no. Man, a tonton, a cast nina, you say, cast bear 17,000. Nina no, or tonton in your say, Nina, Nisika, Nina, be share, or by internet is so a night as a month for air and 1 year day. Na and they was senior BB in the sense, say, I was so called, na oko jane, you know, crack term. Says Siano, they are no longer there. Ain't no chinebi, na se otwasia. Nobody, not. His wife cannot come to claim anything. Say, and a mabe yekuna, and a mabe jeja pade. No, nothing. Abusia, I say I'm getting heated up, but evidence day, so make we go listen. Utie no, now the eat unhufo. Menaku say yo, menaku me back for video.
Me too one in na metafo. E china kwa me ko ke me.
Cha?
Me kan chiro.
Ana na ko ke me.
Yo, me say de me ka chiro say be de minia no. Aha ye kwan ho.
Ye nkasa bibiri.
Wa mama hu ayi pa. Hey. O ha oni amane mu nyina mi wu achi no wa hwe ye obi ba be ka say ono na ye
The rightful wife.
Eso ehia me no nipa na adwane ko.
Na divorce in crack tie chese onu ye jai no. Won san kai.
So on na agya me ntie so o de ko. Ba won fa nko ne am Monica. E se wo a wo be gya no wo na wo de o bobo ka.
Oh, okay.
Enti won fa nko. Enti na konkon wuwu a na o de aba. Enti mi a me de be ko se ye gya me.
Na sa no mutimi yitum sa.
Ai, me fale o be twam.
Okay.
Some maybe I'm being done so. If you can know, I saw the corner bonnet can be a bit patame. You
Wow. Let's say, in your main fast, I'm going to be Kusia. Because I am
Obano, Sibia, Father Mumprin, and so they qua. So Agyapong only Nicochim. If you wouldn't Wujano.
Oh, Debbie, on an jamming. Debbie, some made the evidence. Anything evidence about some Japadiam or Nusayibi. It will claim, say, maybe they are now my yellow. Or can one also dear make home.
Is it no person look my issue?
Yes, actually,
now cook me.
Yeah,
now if you want to have opportunity, one.
Yeah,
that's just 17.
And then I can look at the number. Got was
there be second coming in here, binti coming here.
Yeah. Ain't no pacho, it was what we no, Mamma no autumnful. Why? Aha. It's no be a fanya this day, and for money home. I no pay and then Wednesday, you now call days in the moon sir. So I advise when it comes, you need all of this and you need to take them. Right, you ain't going anywhere. Now you're going anymore, that's wage in a hole. They say, I the younger son, I send me a record, so no one from two home for no. I was semi relative na Miss Ukoto, Miss Ukoto. Shella. Last week you were by a man FM, made you master with Kweku Burundino. On na sem na make anyum to ni no. O say ono ne papa. Na na Agyapong. O de yi ebe ye efutu sem e de amane ho. Ze ade efutu na o. Ohun so yo nkwa abojere hyewa. Na wasa wonsu e de esi won so wode ho. Enti me de me nka say eyi. Ka me ya ka asem bi but eye. Yemfa sa asem na me meka no. Emfa nkohwe video no. Why? I didn't.
You think we had about to say, but it ain't happening.
Oh, and yes, some made in the year money.
Ayo,
no, I can force. I say, Papa, so or Pahoma so, and then the bonus so in you more.
And there's a saying, say, the mistake of the dead is a lesson to the living. I know some Papa in him before, pa, when him nyans are fine, but then if you say they always learn to unlearn. Send tie biano, dear Consubiano. Se bibi etosi entosi in the about no so beshe dia so an in case we hear that advice.
Because in Prempino, a man or mother's war no. A young person who control bibia and Tiabasa wona be our man.
Kitika we had about to say, but it ain't happening.
Oh, and yes, some made in the year money.
Ayo,
no, I can force. I say, Papa, so or Pahoma so, and then the bonus so in you more.
And there's a saying, say, the mistake of the dead is a lesson to the living. I know some Papa in him before, pa, when him nyans are fine, but then if you say they always learn to unlearn. Send tie biano, dear Consubiano. Se bibi etosi entosi in the about no so beshe dia so an in case we hear that advice.
Because in Prempino, a man or mother's war no. A young person who control bibia and Tiabasa wona be our mammy.
Me cry papa cry baby o bia no. Ono so cry so no. Ono so no. He is learning from me. Hey. And I come say menka bibi. And I come say menka bibi. But yen fancy her. Enti mo de mo fantu mo mema ni nyina mo fantu mo ho fo. Okay. Aha, na mo nya de se ene de fata. Na mo wu achi na so mudwe aba. Why? Wawu akoda wie no. Na fe ntokwa we no like him like that. But today is a Violence Wednesday. Today it's a Violence Wednesday. Ask me why. I shall mo de bia ba baby emu o. O chese se bi o ta frache. E memo oni omo we no. Memo oni omo awo no. Oni omo awo no. Mu ye lazy na. E just say some o kan be kwa to me nka bi o. E serious o. Na bema bema woni mu se o kwa akwa wi hu nya nso ho so ye. Enkonkonko obia bia nso no hu nya nso ho so ye. Se wo konyema na wo kowo na bema na ahwe wa wo ne wo ba na wa obetumi ahwe wo ho ahwe wo ba ema oya obia enka wo ema wo nkoya bema na one nanyem ye ne dia obetumi go ahead and do whatever thing you'd want to do and give your birth. But se wuntumi na o chine bi bibi be ka ma ba ya bema bi dia abeg nobody send you. Nobody send you. Obi ansoma o. Okay? And I'm with the grievances no. Ako empa no so. Baby a esi ye no. Eho. And I'm on kwenye social media. Afa be so yen pressure that. E bi enko he video no.
Me ma papa bi ahwe ne ba o. Ni ana me ye dwumaden. Me ba papa bi from Ofuampo. Me ma papa bi ahwe ne ba o. Ni ana me ye dwumaden. Me ba papa bi from Ofuampo sabe kan mo nkwasiafo nkwa na me ne omo wo ye. Ememo omo amobra. Ememo mu pejuma. Ememo mu tumi show mo ma. It's my father and the mother. I'm a show me ma. Me ma papa bi ahwe ne ba o. Ni ana me ye dwumaden. Me ba papa bi from Ofuampo sabe kan mo nkwasiafo nkwa na me ne omo wo ye. Ememo omo amobra. Ememo mu pejuma. Ememo mu tumi show mo ma. It's my father and the mother. I'm a shamema.
Hey. And I just say, a friend was also on her ma. That's from Aisha Modi. Because I say from Ofuampo to everybody. Or no one ma ye do my ding. And I said that question can no no. Oh. Or mix the concrete or to me si dying or to me a bibia. Why? It's all ye do my ding. It's Ofuampo on her ma. And some wagano. Pebiato so the end of Pebiano. Now to you Monday to Friday. Not as I was in a television and some over yati. Hey! Over up on that one about not quite your man out here some for it. And the one year, why? 1 hour about her no. When you'll be now delivered to once and I want her by now her back. I want her no. Ube to me in our coye, young coying him. Rascuku. I say, hey, mama, hey, monkey, artist, and I don't need an award, and I'm empowered, and I'm boa. Ejuma be na oya, on be so benya so mfa so. Obi a oya ejuma bia no, mfa so nti na oya ejuma. So o de banchidi akwahye form a, o hwe se afene be so no, na adane aduan, adane banche, wakwa akoto adi. Enti ni sa ori bonyum, na sa wo ka kire ye se ye na o de o mpa woda, masa all be lie. Masa all be lie. E be say video no.
Everybody wants an award.
And you want it.
And I want it. Whoever says he doesn't want an award is a liar.
Oh, they said they don't do it for the awards.
They are lying.
Why do you say they are
because
lying?
They are lying. They know they are lying. Yeah.
What does it do to you?
It gives me joy. Yeah, because it makes the people too happy, especially the fans.
Yeah.
After work, like you planting cassava and then the cassava doesn't come. Imagine. So we plant the music comes, and then when there's anything around it. We give it to the fans. Just like the way I won the award and then I gave it to the fans. Won't find them. We are one from referee and people were jealous. Jealousy go kill them.
So everybody likes award.
Everybody in Ghana, every artist likes award. Wants an award. Yeah. And don't be I don't know the word I don't want to use, but don't be deceived by some people by saying they don't like award or they don't want to see it. No, they want it, they like it. Yeah, they need it too. It's very important.
Okay.
Here's the case. People say they don't like award, but when you go online, you see them comparing themselves to other people, and then they bring out the award that they've won. Who will win it? They can't win it.
Derby.
And it is win it. I'll be because we're winning. Yeah, so that means it's very important. Award there. If you are an artist in Ghana, why you 20 years without winning VGME? Oh, that be. Obi soon them.
I say Ghana network there, so in Sunya Bubu in any no much I see Yamoni Yamano. Much I see Yamoni Yamano. And yes, sir. Into our school could say, Omobeki Kaka stand 70 in area, Omokocha dem no musu. Obi any wa beka say oye adwuma no pe. Artist bi obeka say and na me empower one no boa or your trufo concern damna many pa. Omo nyina omo pe. Nya no mu nya aye, omo nya nso ankom da ba besi abonten. And omo di page omo abeti. Ebusi am last story no. Na maybe say school a wo call bebrebe no. Eso aba ho fa so. When no ho say minim kwa anka se school a me call bebrebe nyina anka man kokra na me de koye business bi, ana me de koye ade fufuru bi. Has it ever come into your thoughts bibisa? And now wow quite generally, which I school so on first one and it's a waste of time. Most especially the kind of things that you see in school, no, the content I hear consuming in school, no. What about one time abuao? Nema pina ya should be to say mathematics say obi be say para square one wine ni na no utumi de toto abraba ho mane ye okay and then no para square no say one wine no and then pa na utumi ade aye enti say wo hwe sad abacus ni abacus one wine no hey the ben now omo de akokwa ba besi wo say label the ni nyina no eye den bikita miss kan ma restaurant me kwato akokwa afina me kwakọ name part and na ohia miss kan no ko name part ben and you know looking at all these things, you know, do you think say school a waste of time and I say a Ghana hanom and a educational system in enkoye so we don't know the right things to learn and I said teacher for and I said mom dey home ne ba no syllabus no mom dey ba no omo knew the right things on metchire omo knew the right things on metchire na the right content for students to consume I bet me abo omo no omo no mo knew and I say den adia is it applicable so we go school na nyama we sua no wo dey aba abrabom na wo dey bo obra abusia let's go and have a watch sakwadi any manager Akasa, Angel Town, Sarkodie's manager, Angel Town. He has given his thoughts on this one. So please, let's go and have a watch.
Because me, I have like a different mindset of education in general. Because I feel like it's such a waste of time. If anybody should be educated about anything, they should educate us about the reality, how to survive after all of school and everything. Because everything we study in school never comes our way again. We study a lot of very unnecessary stuff. Right?
Crazy because we had this conversation.
Yeah, bro, but it'd be crazy. The things up to now, the things where we study, where we make fun of, it never come our way again. But the things that we are facing now is actually survival. Like how do we save money? If we have a capital, how do we even build that? How do we make passive income? How do we move to not living just hand to mouth? Like these are things that we should be taught. So that moving forward, we know that we can easily apply these things. But they teach us. Because me, I have like a different mindset of education in general. Because I feel like it's such a waste of time. if anybody should be educated about anything, they should educate us about the reality, how to survive after all of school and everything. Because everything we study in school never comes our way again.
Yeah,
we study a lot of very unnecessary stuff. Right?
Crazy because we had this conversation.
Yeah, bro,
last time.
but it'd be crazy. The things up to now, the things where we study, where we they make fun of, it never come our way again. But the things that we are facing now is actually survival. Like, how do we save money? If we have a capital, how do we even build that? How do we make passive income? How do we move to not living just hand to mouth? Like, these are things that we should be taught, so that moving forward, we know that we can easily apply these things. But they teach us.
Yeah. So this one is coming from Angel Town. Sakwadi any manager. You know, what do you also think about it? So you can leave them in the comment section or the WhatsApp number. When it gets there, Simple Ura is gonna read it out. Nah, they also get to know what you think about the educational system in Ghana. Now, please, I'm done with my story. We know, so we are in October and the breast cancer awareness step. Today, you know, we are looking at the breastfeeding mothers. Obi ohonoma wow nkuto de baby no also breastfeeding no funo. But some mothers, okay, mothers no omo ka say na many time and I mean person me ba no me person me no ebegu enti me ma me ba no num na de ade. A very bad act. It's a very bad act. When you do that, obe kwaso ayesa no whenever I so no na breast cancer na swa no fu im say pem. Pacho munya nkwala no wonum nufu no eye won dia, okay, eye won dia ma kwala ni num nufu no from nufu no mu, okay, emfa nkọ pumping ko gu niema bi mu mfa ma kwala no eno no kwa na munyinya na ba beda ne nsem no yesrem wa eno no kwa de enko danchen, okay, ye nim so obi a pe soft life cause obre wo hwe obre a obi antua oka enti na empekura sa obebre. Wow, say baby wo na obeye na a soft way, a simple way. That's the you can do it, do it. Cause obra obi entua nka. Enti na empe ho nka say na ompebre obi ampebre. But opportunity na ma yentia. But with this one, way your nature. Enti ni say wa for no funi ma akwala no no breastfeed the children, the kids, the babies, breastfeed them. Why? Say ne beye na wonkonkonya breast cancer yi bi emfa mame. Abusia me pacho me gidi ye pastor obeka tro ye onua bi a wawo na why encouraging is say onfa nufu no fama kwala no na onu directly from the breast. Thank you so much for being a part of this show. No, that we ain't down no, so do not touch your television, do not touch your remote. CJ Winter sending me the Abrewana na Mega Virgin, no from me CJ. So we have a lot more. Continue from here. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Now I'm going to put the manual. Obekasa asumasi. Yedi manu wentia ya anya hwe intimizumi ntua. Ya chimu kumwa. Next time momo hudi ya chile no okojia obetua. Sadi yeku oman. Chobe. Temeko. Meko tinasio. Ya minemo kanise. Obisa o atano dada nti ono ani ansa mfane nko. Ghana ha in the history of NPP politics. Say nipa enum na ya taking forms ya filing say ya contesting. Obi ani wa ya town wo Ghana ha e che me Kennedy Agyapong. Nobody from 1992 I have been on platforms every time campaigning for MPP. Ebien obien ni wa what me a check odina kumam Ghana hospitals amaboa wo mu omo so omo sika nyina nobody has the record a betime beat me from Tamale Hospital COVID time na omo ye operation na kani adum na nipa na kuma na no papa bi bai se obedamase eye ni nua ene ye no operation no a kani ani dum ye men free Tamale wa wo ha sesawadwe enya obi a ofiri wo kurom nkoa ene betimi aboa ye were nothing politicians ewo ho emra omo here generator when was your free north or a politician or control generator me Kencity Agyapong from the south I bought the generator for Tamale Hospital so now we have 4 rounds 2022-2023 the do wa now library woman the I paid the electricity bills for them if you are now woman we are no free home I will hear ministers no I don't know man go there that's no and yes I hear politics obia or what chima so net Ghana na nimpemu wakoma eti the only hospital ya do bako eyo Kolebu uti anye from here to Kolebu ya do bako kodru enipa na asala enu so na wafiri one person that is a military hospital all these politicians that are coming to you mumbi say wo say when and what tima say OC Cardio Center for the heart akuma $6 million and can also make me out that you chairman and maka say Kencity Agyapong e wo sika but empen do was saying and ye be sika na ma any oyadiem so benya good hospital akọ ama ohun atọ mama yenwene nkokan obi ama ye president bono otumi etu no hu si ho eye sa nyoma yi dia mesere anu ni ko kumasi na doctors ni be ka kire ni say eye cancer yade machine yade siesie mu asai na omo da repair omo here $145,000 you have a lot of politicians MPs in Ashanti region maybe your MP our small constituency in Central region I paid the $145,000 for Confirmatory Hospital. We are 200 beds. We are another 200 mattresses because you call them not any people from Obi Oyare. Not one number, so not our prasa come. We don't put down order. We don't put down order. And then you men go out the day. Homian Kai optional. Yahunchim Obia, Yahunchim Yaya, Obetinia CS, ye baby. Ama watching your son, where you be. Any Kencity Agyapong. In the slum, Munya Madam, Namun Somin Shakeke. Mantimi Anya, and Fian Nine, Mofako Krumoti, and Tuntian. You know, Damasi. Some more teary as supreme, and you show money. And somebody, some
Mensanso Emma Wakwaba and from the dialogue show on Net 2 TV. So H&H Gary 4-in-1 Adaroma and yede a year segment you a de bro. Emerson says ye di and come Emerson say yaji agyenkyerɛ ahodoɔ na nti ma me activity lines no ma wo na fa wa agyenkyerɛ ebra na fe wi a me introduce me guest for the day ema na fe yen share yen komo ase number betimi afra afa so no pen 0240 550899 number na wo screen so no obetimi afra 0240550899 eno ene number ye de adwuma no pay a won so betimi adwane ye na fe wo de wadwenkyerɛ onsusue ebeboa ma Ghana etimi apema kɔ nanim no wetumi ede abaya. It's time for us to engage into emraso say won so betimi ede wadwenkyerɛ ba 0240550899 0240550899 asa number na wo screen so no obetimi afre na yetumi di come. Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning, Jambe.
Daniel abaka
yeah.
Dan man so mama wa na say what da no form tia say voice of form.
Oh yeah. Ari atemi adwuma pa, ya mi nhira mo.
O hira won so.
Mini say papa kan be bi na mbia na mi di nanim.
Amen.
Na dia meka no say, yo betimi aye no. No na da nanim no. On na chidi fu no, on tu omofo, on kan ta kire omo. Yempa ya betimi aye na wo dawuro. Minim say ma no ye aya yenya kokom e na che nimu ya bia atepa no na me ka me ko mi bisa o se ama ni se na di radio station a o ti mi de e ba e die atfm na tu o ma na fm things the man ya no ma ga na ko yenya se na try ya mo so mi se e fa de ko ki enu dia mo aye oda no go ye no yo ko ya di je ta mo ya amo chao papa ko titi shop a mo de ke ba e to aba mo dedicate mo go mo pattern mo mo bisa titi workshop tita for me every day because some na me work class no ye ko titi a ye se da me fa ha because me na me ko etu abo no ye hwan o pa ku fa wi me na to ho anti mi to ni mu to to de ni gira tra na no de bi wo ye papa president Mahama ye se o ko China emma program no ye dan say na ye ma me president vice president Ghana wa mananfo o pa ko ye galamse bill and the me e no sa na me hu no
okay
dan emma program na ye kwa denti na ye papa president ko a o ko ye wo vice president Ghana for atensebe
dan me da so nsuru Nyankopon nante da mu na onka ho number no e na e wo screen so betimi afre na yetumi edi nkom e bra so say je won so wadwenkyere yanko ama so na ye ni enkom. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Opening Cassia. Ghana First,
Ghana First, Yanko Etio.
Yeah, Makasafu Agyapong. And I pay me incoming president on Agyapong. That is from Agyapong, you know, also with Channel. And a film for Nepa for mobile for now, almost to family, so on a promotion. You can't make any so, and get the lens some of them connected in found that. But also as a cemetery. Only in football. Any that any fancy that any penny your mama and conform to win. Didn't know what I have for Galantel. So this is with my idea for Galantel, and I said this with my idea for Galantel, and I done and so, and I could say, it is that. In the best of my concept, see a Tonipa over to press so I get Galantel, I stop Galantel. I ultimately land safe from other year pesa agriculture and SMD. I have never back up another compare cook at Agyapong. What is so much on him? Any pen of gas for him. Saying that I'm going to Sufyan is some papa only change the whole gun of that Mr. Oyen Papa. It is 31st, the children at the man. The 2020 of our president Bakupe. I'm a president, not Nepal. But the master is saying, yes, I see any Papa with him. The Akupo shall, give me all the back, Kisolomon, upon the no more answer in the day, yes, and for a chairman. I'm shall Ghana First.
Ghana First, Medas Papa, Medas Sianope. Number na desk screen is no friend na also for adventure ebra yanko ama so no for your crowd no you don't try and come on us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, chief.
Number to say
about now them here now also you didn't maybe accept you.
Mr. Daniel Usu me kasa fi da kuma.
Daniel Usu da kuma yetio.
Me pa so we dey ma sem ti etiawa. Me select Ghana for delegate no ni na say Canada pon there. Obi akwa on fantim so ma no. Me makoma me so me mre bu ni na MPP ti me sramu no ko to ma Agyapong de betima ye o ma wi amara ko emi me damasi
Mese so me da se papa me da so ase na no pay obetimi adwene e na so de wadwen kire e de aba. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Chiba che odin baby akasa free.
Your friend is Sammy me kasa fi Bubuashi.
Sammy Bubuashi.
Yeah.
Yanko.
Minia
Senior.
Master me ba ko pe. Na eye opening ken. Ora ye papa we because a bibi a cheda dada na minya akoma bi e wo sa papa ni mu se papa ni bi timi aye bibi emra na papa we eye se ye de banchi ye de bitimi aye starch ye de we bitimi aye se e hope na me bepe papa na se mprekope ntino yes red delegate se omunkoto abawe e make na kemra na ye nu ye ho da biara da ye nu ye ho da biara da nti yes red delegate munso kwan bi a mo befa so a mo beboa na Kenya wini no mo mfa so maye na ye hia no ma de masamafi
medase pa ne unkoma also ode abesoso ede amaye yanko amanso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Chiba chodi me bi aksefi.
Yes, no na puku me Pacific wa.
Pachetio.
Na bebo na afro de beauty. Na the big time me for work and because ebi mabua me. Na the question you na very good for us to it are Kennedy. Me come to me two thing na we can achieve. Let's say Magaroma, there's a problem. When we can, we can. You're thinking na papa bi or what dream. Na say papa sorry bi na me must be na question the big plan with dinner brand can say maybe you say I think let me say papa no do na dwene wo pro ene obi a me dey be kita bo na MPP ama moba bia benye ni kanti on put up ni time ka kunche ni epe bia o work do kan papu me da ma se no pa bia
Meso medase ma memfa frefo mi no kan na yemfa frejima no ba na bia. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Chiba chodi baby aksefi.
Me freshi abi
Pokuase. E pa chetio.
But we did James actually.
James afraid you.
Yes, MPP for very good. Yes, some degree. No more than say. No more than to honorable candidate Agyapong. Na papa no wo nimdie ni nyansa papa. Na wonam na etintu. Ba agina da ni tin abrofo adwene. Nti yesremu bebre no momode se mo beto abani yie na ye ready say ye beto abama Kennedy Japan ni ID card but honorable Kennedy Japan ti na ID card this year so ni kwa de na ID card yesremu bebre
medase
mo why
medase o mama mfa me last caller na mfa frejima no ensini ento aso. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sempera.
Yes, Achi, Pacho di baby accept.
Pacho, friend says you.
Yes, I've got a
Pacho, me Catetra about so kind.
Sina Pacho, it's you.
Pacho, me chame papa can Japan. Send a way, dear.
No, your papa.
Yanko pony in any money baby or could be on finding comedians in dream of mine.
Amen.
Now the American and they say, oh, who say we are and pimping more done and pimping more so time. And to my neighbor Mumu. The obey we are to be an independent and better water. But MPP for now, atamon met no say, you are here in Kabomu. The papa can Japan me policy me show who crank Abia, Cabra me being camembre. The policy me papa about me, you want Cabra me be a mem, and Tiatim with the Tiano. Near we are Kabomu on yet Naka and Wabum Yapa power MP. Kaka me canon, Madame.
Mateme so me das papa anopa abusia ha na me da afrejuma nyina no ebesie anopa yi mensaka Yura Philip Chum Yeboa oye a senior member of the MPP communication team na wasanso efi New Jabenoff Oyoko to be present Oyoko this year konkra ba be come nsa wa hanoma yene no eba bedi enkomo oyobi ba economic policy nso a wa bin wo mu ye papa analyst kese pa ka se yen digest economy bia na obeto ne bo ase na wetimi ama punchlines ebeboa ma ka se wo fa betimi aboa ma economy na timi attend around anopa ba be come nsa yene no eba bedi enkomo ofi ha my second guest anopa Matthew Kitcha wono so aba be come nsa yene no eba bedi enkomo ofi ha no Tim Ken communication member penifo mi ni ena mene won mo eba bedi enkomo na HNH 4 in 1 HNH 4 in 1 Gary a yeden katie soya yede chocolate cocoa afra a eba boa ma restore energy bia afru mu bia free one more 0249717777 0249717777 on the can wa on sabe kan mo no be din komo ma me nan me ho emra me ba mama me guest akwaba ni a share nkomo ase.
Okay, thank you.
$35 minutes down there, 8 brasson say yede jumedie no ento aso ha na edin komo this is where conversations sparks understanding about dialogue show jumedie mo a edin komo ye ko eche papa Matthew Kiche aba beka mensa also did my body right.
Yes please, yes
Kiche
yes
Kiche kesi okay
Kiche ichoka mache ya mache ga nokoneje senhi no kone jisen kolo ye no moji nene Moses Akra Kiche na je kpa ni ngakla banya so is a symbol of royalty.
Okay. So you're royal, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yes. It didn't chase them bisa nti wan tia matwi wadi o se kire se audition ofifie ne papa yo hene ewo ada
akla banya
nti to audition yakoya ni mo hono you got from you boy baba
yeah
okay mati akwa
yo me jesu
adaboko there
adaboko
this time connected not to say
yeah but mami come from kasa within 1 minute
na you have right
yenyemi me
5 minutes cry
okay yenyemi me gandangbe bi me inganye motuno wo klawa le honorable Kennedy akomprekun Agyapong a vision na enge na emakenye Ghana man of meme Watch wale kan e ba su sege pon like Agyapong ba engesu bange sege over more than 6 acres ngesege na choka magaba pay project ne ma oni chum ke ba wo ha ni ke zamba ngelejo ko ba wa gas gba no ho honorable kin Agyapong e coastal ke ni chum agbomekla enge wa gan subano that tells us kan honorable kin is for gan dangbe bi me ima kwanye pe delegating kan ne wa hisi pio no APP party o ewo hio party o ewo hio le chupan ne makecha party o jikeni da Agyapong party o be akondo ko delegate ima kwanye pe nombro ne tu munyu ha delegate nombro ne di okese o wa ba party le delegate ho mai me wa ba party le wa ba power wa party bi me amanya gbam na le ka ba ke michumio amadeke jo hiye wo melo eno ebewa ko ke nombro no ba o de kesi o e mane ma ba nye party o ngbe mi o le ka o ha o mi o enyapo ko lo delegate ima kwanye pe ke 31st January 2026 o wakla wa vote akinda kompo kwa Agyapong ne ebanye Ghana ngbe eke nichumi se nichumi le wale kandi eke zangwa pio nichumi ji wanyagba ne e nichumi keba le e mawawo gadangi okla le ndi eke zangba Kennedy keo ko be nichumi e peka nombro ne ogbo because do ma aba ni aluma bi no ko ni loko jumai ke ne me na ba onwo ko o vote hamo o ye ne me na nyasi okla no ya o ya ngbe mi mesaminya ka me le no wa power atumu nywamu me le no wange power asusu ewi me le no wange power akayo mo weka MPP no jones anu na party oisi ko le ma pape ne delegate me krange gadangwe suba wa vote Canada compare kwa Agyapong ne nge wa gadangwe suba nge Greater Accra no na 100% le nichumi ne ji nichumi ne peko menga wa suba no e makwa le pape ketai nye chumi ne maunejo okla
o mo chumka ira Philip yo kan na nyama me pedate
Martina honorable Ken it's more than a obi o yankani
yes okay
coast one na nyama huru na kra ya na wo
okay fantastic
na me nyane kan no one no okay Ken is more a god than any other person the development the project o ye bibia no e wakra ha o ye dia bonti se be nnuanum gandangbe ye nnuanum adan ba bibia o mo bia na kra ha geta kra e fi adan se ke ba bi o mu na no o mo hwe no mo to aba no ma ono bo ken
that's internet komo a ye ba be die ni ye ra Kennedy compare komo ye Japan what it stands for offer ye ra Kennedy compare ko ye Japan ejina ho a I say what primary school anopena MC hani e din komo bi say broni awe ne tilapia bi no esi name ni part yakofa fafranto abeba beto esi name part so the ra Kennedy compare ko ye Japan jina ho a what he stands for what he represents and common and PCD na etoga na ne bia so masase din komo bi o boiling point na o chana baba dwane na komo ba kwa ye di ni se message a ye wura ne de ba nkomo awura wo die no so ampa se eye nkomo a e ka se ye fa so man de ato ho na esi nkomo we ye mfa nto table so na ye nchiche ne kakra e be boa wo man na se be boa de a we should pay critical attention to nkomo na what the air to no cause on am nkomo obo ne na asa o search amfo nemo message na what the to no e na mpese ye ti ase e beyond internal politics e na mpese ye to ye bo ase na ye di nkomo ye se o man ye fire be boa ye na etimi push your mind forward ana ira me chat
yo me na was bi na me nchia ya hwefo ene wono tie gina net 2 television anopay na me fa nchia so nku kese ma honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong ayame adom na no benefo ye ballot no opeke number 1 it signify the number of God number 1 na se nyame wiase we se awrade kan ho a bibia enkunumdie de eba eni tie de nyame ase ema no ema ne kra ema ne nipadua se onyame koso amon ho ban na yensanchia party panifo gina titu ma menchia mbapa ba ko chairman friend se me ma sa chairman chairman because nyame adoma obedi chairman ma me Agyapong.
Agyapong.
But Agyapong. China no pay baby obi a. Nyame ko so man ahode. Look, one of the stalwart of MPP you can history partner and share partner bakosema or man partner bakosema, you know, say yes, he really knows about the MPP.
Yes.
The movie is sure they be if you know, and if such a person is so interested, why not you all support him? We are yasam so. Na denti ina wose ye to abama onabo kan Japan. Sabe nye ne tenten nye na ho fe enye senia odo nipa na obo nipa no, but oman no emfuntuo ni ne kanko ena yin na yehwe na bia meka say governance is a process, and per our democratic system I adopt here your friend multi-party democracy 1992 constitution no emanya sanche say yemfa parties ahoro na obey president you go through a political party na partner as sponsor to become a presidential candidate and then represent a party omane to abama na wabedi omane so yengina one go either MPP or NDC abotaya esi nyina nso omane yebenya den yebenya mpuntuo omane ebe konkan na mpuntuo bia development bia no ye fa be development indicators.
Okay.
Eye nyina so a ye kire anase dead is oman bi atumpon a develop it. Dinofa America is America developed economy. Over UK yes a developed economy. Over France yes a developed economy. Over Germany yes a developed economy. Over yambi memu na for Ghana yes a developing. But what I say is in the process. You do that status as a developed economy.
Okay.
Over Togo I see a developing, Nigeria a developing. Then indicators no. And no na ye can ho asemi. That is what honorable Ohene Agyapong anyame adoma MPP party obedi party nanim going into the 2028 election come January 1 2025 party for say or no obeso di party nanim no di impunto brain no eye enema ye hwehwe asoman, and he's been very very objective and consistent about the sema that behind the okan. You see, the BI can say education is very very important. Education also, when education na when you the confidence, uko school na uko shia bro for ni na wi na sabi untimi expression ho untimi nka untimi nkyere wadwen ana say that man na untimi nya uhie nipa na untimi any negotiate. You need that confidence now. Forget it. Because education when you should be able to give you confidence, to be able to have what you call the bargaining power. Na no be called contract, no be called pay project, and no be a pesca, and no be called the beer. Should be able to convince the person. What I say, and that is one of the challenges of this country. So, most of the private, public-private partnership, international contract they are signing now, you are always at a disadvantage end. The quite number of we don't have that confidence to speak to them and talk about Niaye. And Honorable Kenyapong has always said that. No, Brana, oil negotiation at the time. Now we had not had any experience here, so we negotiated not so well. It benefited Ghana, but having had so much experience, a lot of Ghanaians are going to petroleum engineering, oil engineering, and all that. So we should be able to have the strength and negotiate when it comes to negotiation on the table. But what I say, we should be able to do that. He's talking about education. Education, I bet me abua na yemabu no nya sa confidence no. Not only that, but training. Yemesa a training omo normal build on capacity. What I say, yes. And that will help them individually to be able to do what we call entrepreneurship. So youth entrepreneurship is number one, because of my biano development in the bar or some kwan nipa on timidi on sa any intellect nyame mu nimdia o wanya gift a nyame dia chew mu no o mu timidi ye adwuma nti mabunu dudu na nya asa akukuduro no onya asa training no nya asa nimdia no o sha se on de onimdie ene osuo hu no wadoma kyede ye adwuma na ɔman no ɛsɔn ase ne boa wɔn through venture financing through entrepreneurs financing na saa nkurɔfoɔ bi nya fapem ɛnya bi agyina na wɔn ebie onyuma yɛ onyuma ama through that wɔn nso tumi afa nipa ni bi enyuma mu ama wɔn nso nya bi ayɛ so it comes to the point of entrepreneurship or job creation through entrepreneurship a yɛmabu no yɛ empower wɔn nneɛma wɔ adwuma yɛ that is number 1 and sɛ nipa debi amika sɛ nipa didi mia na n'anim ayɛ sere onipa bi a wo na comedy ni bia no adwumbɔne timi ba ne timi wɔn hwɛ ya o phone da ɔbɛfa akɔtɔn di but sɛ mabu ni yɛ adwuma na ɔho enya akra tɔduane di ɛhwɛ mo ho a o phone da hɔ mɛfa o me bɔ ɔkron because ɔno so yɛ adwuma ni bi so youth employment and youth employment dem ka say is not employment a yebe ka say kwaya ban adwuma and no there it is not sustainable. We cannot employ, you have to be honest, we cannot employ every Ghanaian into government payroll. Government payroll, they become what some say. The government wage, government of Ghana wage controller I handle is not more than 800,000. The Ghanaian youth or the working class between the ages of 18, 16 to 60 are our population now about 15 million. Out of that, 800,000, any 1 million in a government about Chomoka. They are canon. So the focus, if they say develop it as a country, and on say then young focus on the youth. And now you empower them. Now almost skills or I check them one. You mom the necessary environment. And now Asian economic policy no the last no come once and that has been the Asian countries in a year. Say a show exception what skills be. Wonu die bia na ban no e de ne ho abebataw na ya ma resources na ohia bia no ya ma skill adwuma na ho ba be no very good asase jaban be negotiate with the producer no and as a manufacturer no provide ning na amount na the necessary training will be here in the utilization of the tool no and equipment no ya the amount into your equip with your gift no skills now on because in say asad na ukura no so exception say ya boa obetumi develop say software say product na produce obetumi aye ama omana nyanfo ama also employ at least not nipa be 5 to about 10 people obetumi employ and is a manya skills na government na manya resources ye madwuma say me ye say bia me ye any other thing bibia beba nipa no owo adomache oye bia no I'm able to employ people patriotic say enti anu na ebetumi ma job creation na dey aba because adwuma ni ho no enama a problem and jobs okay is one of the indicators of man no develop it or youth and also a population now they are idle now almost from them from there's no productivity and production is what determines growth. The more we produce now we grow because we produce you consume some then you also export now all they con and the foreign exchange better bro into is true productivity or production and more development any growth finding aba into the empower you for no munya adwuma on form nsanya adwuma na adwuma mu so they should not be idle no bia anya bibinye eno and one of the key indicators of man here the etumpon 2 agriculture now the biamika say omawe yebedi ya yamfa ya adwuma nkwa agriculture ho there's no way researcher show there's no way we will develop as a country if you don't focus in agriculture yamfa ya ho odi bi an agriculture mu anye ni year development I can get it because you know why the higher number of the population about all the various sectors now your services your industry your agriculture has the highest percentage of nipa eye woman mo adwuma what I say in agriculture no in a horse man agriculture and that is what Honorable Ken is talking about.
Okay.
Agriculture no aduane aye disabio your breakfast your lunch your supper every agriculture no na nipa bia so benya ahoden asa na bi kan kan no age aduane awudi no na ma wa adwen kura ere eye adwuma yie when di enya nutrition papa you can't think straight. Agriculture is very very key and say agriculture no so ye ni ye modernizing here and also is also going to create jobs. Secondly ebesama enipa so apomudi health ko didi here obenya hoden aye adwuma amama na tumpon So these two are making one and there will be more. Making one but these two is one of the indicators that yes, say a chess Sunday making juma education juma. Your friend is saying jobs creation juma agriculture also is going on. True agriculture no anybody they will get good mind and good sound mind no. Those are indicators that a bar and not just a nippon or no money too. But go approach the developed countries, you know, nobody wakes up in the morning and pray to God. Say ready, and nobody prays about it. Obi are more some empire no. Some empire no. Ukwa buchira empire hunu. Obi are more. It's not necessary. Aduane na ohia no. It is there. Ajuma na o ya no be more access to aduane aduane. You don't go and be crying ready anopade na medi. It's not a prayer. Sa adwen no obroni na all developed country no or the innovations or the dream or the beba e dey mpuntu obere e beba ba wo de wo ho de nyame de ma no wo di sedamusu ni obedi. Why should you pray about food? No. Aduane a man nyame aman asase a asase do bia chef meyi we should be able to produce so much say efie bia mu so no pa family we maduane ni mu banchi aga na ye aduane edi nye bayire a enye body a enye banku a enye akwela a enye dokuno a enye muya ni nyina so yedu ho ya until we should be able to produce so much food a efie bia mu no so ya no pa maduane ni we shouldn't even buy food in this country. They are serious as a nation and send your honorable Agyapong Kano yeah man kwan amana be president with that vision and that commitment. I'm telling you honestly, share be we Ghana ha ento aduane we produce so much food no bia benya aduane dia unkoda enkodwe ho say da ben dia na medi it will be out obadwe say dia na me invent na first camera man na afi mabu no badwe ho
me da say ye Philip tum ye bo a na wo te ne nka no ma me committee su no so emfa na dwenche emfa ma senior.
Okay, Mami Fakunya we na mechia Honorable Kennedy Akompekun Agyapong. I can say behind every successful man there is a woman. Na mechia mi akasami mami. Okay, beside every successful man there is a woman. Mami chia mi akasami mami Mrs. Christiana Agyapong. Momi obo ejuma. Nyame adomiti Honorable Kennedy Akompekun Agyapong, the flag bearer in waiting and the president in waiting. Wakodu tamale. Okotua ni oni delegate for omu kasa muka kasa no oko na ohu airport ho any enijia ewo ho a obehu say yes ye nya zero and free enough though Canada compare kwa Japan free enough but ye nya zero and free enough ye nya zero and free zongo communities because they are showing him that love say or ye nipa ojina ho ma grassroots for oye nipa okuma grassroots for oye nipa okuma delegate oye nipa okase ye penny for my yeswe ye youth no my yeswe ye grassroots no so mu hunu no omu say nije biaba na hope bi den eba because time we wu ye no Lazarus wu ye na Yesu ko dru ho no na Mary Magdalene hu say say si ade at least hope be then ebetumi free Yesu ho eba na Yesu ka say yes onua no hu ye ba wada ye nua no for no mu hu Kennedy Agyapong mu say yes NPP party na ayare wu ye no say si na Yesu aba ho a ebenam Kennedy Agyapong so a party no will revive again so ye nim say na ye nim say nyamo ya fight no ye winning so mi sre mi mani baji say other candidate na be ka winning team no na ya no unity na we ye say sika bebre na pa na ya Vienna we are going to face NDC. Yeah, but say why na Canada compare kwa Japan. Canada compare kwa Japan obia number 1 odonipa, number 2 on PCCA, number 3 ochi corruption, number 4 ope juba. And number 5 no ope transparency. Bibia ye featuring emidaho. And number 6 onu de kan who to me share ni so say ma onka obenya BP there bi obehwe wanim uye hwan obeka no krachew enu na ye mpese bi before and until yes say adri every Sunday man ho a enu na ho say uba eye boda okasa no say oye tuno enye tuno the child no dey won mu no and odi ba no e bold na ye who can Agyapong qualities are me challenge obia Ghana and beyond Ghana if you have any case about corruption and fambra, obia ni any case about corruption or no make say no corruption no emboa o man na we should honorable king na sema okano Kennedy obia ohun asase ana na kuma ye ya anytime I will drive na we asase da ho say ya na kuma ye ya because enye se basa akombedi nipa because nyame ma yes asase ni na say we should use the land very well so that at the end of the day no it will be a benefit to man. Because guys go and have dominion over the earth, where we punish the earth. So extra say assassin ye fire ejuma. Ejuma be na idea assassin be ye bedo, bro, cassava, tomatoes, any sane money na. Na delegate for na misrem. Say who a businessman na me to apple na me ba na tuti no me say oh mat pa che ukwa for apple bebreba na mako na me ko dwe say oh origin ti say apple no so ma media mi madrin no me the origin bombe fa omunto Ghana fo e ka chere say omu pe Kennedy compare kwa Agyapong and I didn't ba ombe ma ye power so delegate for me say omu be ba ho ba ka chere mu say mutuma asimasi no so nipa omu di ba so omu di na ni chini na say omu na ye power no die na omu ye ma mu delegate for munya mfa so omu samba say santu abama asimasi Udrisa, Omwagaza Bawo said no, baby, I do no. MPP party na yare no will hate the party. Canada compare kwa Agyapong Ghana your major problem is unemployment. And number 2, agriculture. Na and you have Ministry of Agric. By ebisa says some ministry no fast open na yenya wo. Say you start say you taking na ayebisa ye question say Ministry of Agric aye wo na. They faso la yenya waswa ho na only honorable King Agyapong be here address what honorable King is talking about say agriculture no faso. Number 2 also no say ye no say be omo free northern region na the honorable King one of the regions is here no so mo buy a crime na omo nianu ma omo di omo free ko ba ko so a oba ko topan ma omo say omo fa ko so ya de no omo kombu na omo tie de empa Honorable King, on the see on free enough, but although woman nodness na Tamale Hospital no, omu war issues are about generator or no because of although ni paint or talk na or see assassin war no we do farming. Now farming a year kwa ko ye na. You find say for example, NDC omu President Mahama ya Commander Sugar Factory, SEO enye adwuma, enye ni bi na President Ikami President Kennedy Agyapong Babeye say on him say north no ye be Commander Sugar Factory or north first thing he say we have to look for land say 40 acres of land we need 40 acres of land to plant sugar canes before ye be ka say the factory no efa yes so that is the difference say ye ba be a fruit juicer on him say no we need the fruit juice be ye pineapple ye mango where how are we going to do we need lands to plant mangoes and pineapples where I will say yes we have them in quantity ebasa youth know say Honorable King Agyapong the tomatoes mango juice factory bana say unya mango abobo ya ba ko ko 2 scale so na wanya 2 kilos cra you are paying 10,000 a month and 5,000 a month you to know be why cry as or yede because someone said no that means I have to go into farming. What are we doing to motivate the youth to go into farming? Ejuma no the obey ejuma no and but and omo ka say galamsey omo say ejuma ni ho so the youth are going there because of what? Because of the money that they are getting there. So said galamsey site na ye the factories echo as a cassava processing plant be a ko ho youth know himself by the end of the way now within 3 months and 4 months obetumi ado cassava obetumi ivianya kia baako only say on him say company wo ho a oba akoto na at the end of the day onya kia baako ko obetumi anya 50,000 of this is case so obenya 50,000 30,000 20,000 obeko ko say ogoyo galamsey so we should know that galamsey is now the solution is job and the job is Kennedy Agyapong so me say delegate when him catch Ghana for say baby aye ko no enye say previous administration aye nya ni na Ambega say Farmers Day, no go check where it boot any cutlass. That is not what Agyapong is coming to do. No. At the end of the day, now JNBO, yes, I'm trained for another year. No, that's what. So that's the reason I say that we are going to invest in agriculture. And acquire yeba koya agriculture now. And yes, Commander Sugar Factory, SEWA, yenya cassava scanner say, and I know a businessman. And a businessman over a juma. I on him how to handle it. So over side, last Obika Chemi say. Me you can't say Agyapong or a businessman, so it's not about business on the rank. And then say, bro, Mami can't say bicho. Business who establish business it's like governance. And nothing that President Mama I say Ghana a business. President Mama is the chairman of the company. And your finance ministry, like manager, accountant, secretary, na. So the way I running business is the same thing as the country. So be a country and say about business and because they know say you can host the program and they have faith in you. That is why you are here, and that is how governance is being run. If Honorable Kencity Media is a president today, he believes in you that you can be finance minister. He believes in you that you can do the work. He believes in you that you can be a CEO of a cocoa board because he believes in you. So that is how we do our institutions, and that's how we do our own work. So be I can say, and yes, you are a businessman, and if you don't have that idea, you can't do that. So that is because and you Nipano now you are doing everything, but you have people that you trust. Yes, that the system is working, that you trust, that you are monitoring them. So say no what later. That means what late coffee. So the Juma that is how governance is done. That is seriousness. So Honorable Ken, all can say he is coming to change the narrative of this nation. And you nipa all year. And since I was starting a Jumani now, what is obviously a Juma be a Buddha? So this should tell you, say, I agree on your be a boy mine or was arguing. One Solomon, or beside me say, give me wisdom. Yes, school year a year, and that is the fact. Okay. School year is a year, but without wisdom, your wisdom. Say, baby Ghana's we need people with wisdom. Or more school. At the end of the day, no. Now I am from back on negotiating no more kasa. But we need people with wisdom, man. I mean the wisdom no say it say my IMF say but we can do on our own through agriculture, your best is and that is what we want. School no we no see on Commander Sugar Factory no see on. So what are you talking about? Who will do that? Which businessman will invest into a factory without having the raw materials? No businessman will do that. So we need a bold leader. We need a fearless leader that can hold the horn by the head. Time and us issue about Ghana no be money in our Ghana will be a ding. And I'll be a slow baby or Juma crap will be a slow. But it take one man or Canadian compare. No, enough is enough. How can one person obey we are now or say I'm up for Juma? That should tell you who the man is. He's a bold person out of nonsense or see justice for all. If you see you are doing investigation and you send me the phone, mouth, now the air can the emblem. Now LCC, that is the man we are talking about. Or you'll be a pay. So if you want to do your journalism, he's not against you doing your journalism, but do your journalism in the professional way. Yes, I can't new niasem. But so be say who we niati. I be say who set it trap mouth be a company. And that is the man that he is. He's a manner on person. He say who be fast who causes you be. I be go be ni man say. He will not agree to you. And that is the man that we are talking about. And that is the leader. Here says here about one. Now came there is like they are military for King. And that spirit is in him. That boldness is in him. So you best select delegate for Ghana youth in me a youth. And I'm a person me share come by name. I'm catch you say there is hope for you. Come 2028. What you say? Say under Kennedy accompany Agyapong as president now. Ejuma beba ubenya ejuma aye because why be that? Say our employ over 7,000 people. 7,000 people are on employ no say nipa back home or 1 2 and now 1 back when in the year 3. You calculate boma that means why employee nipa Oshomo is more than 7,000. Yeah, because I say Kennedy one the president, one the vice president, one the position behind that. But ni kakra on no. On casa they call UK, on casa they call Dubai, on casa call different no. But all dream youth no say no. Ni sikani na on or the bay ejima organa anya be. Besides I say ye penny phone omu organa hanu. How many of them omunya contract point omunya faso fun mbedi yesuni na ka say o mami ko bie ejima we am for be. This you tell you say Canada Japan and yes say ye security na oba. But because of Odua or my youth for Ghana and it's in Oba. Oko yeah the board chairman Emma Ghana Gas no. Go and check the record. There is discipline and that's the leadership. The leadership there is there who call the records are there. Mesremu ye delegate for. Ye pe power. And yes say ye kosobi ahwe. Na osebe one we say omuka say 1 pen. We say 1 pen e ye ho. Ombeji to me 1 pen. 1 pen we work in Agyapong. Now say who tip politics as here. Now bega say 1 pen. He say the other voter unya no. Say unya 40%. That is 40% no. Now Trump say 2028 and omusa omu kan to aso. Now work of 41%. No. You call the election 2028. We are going to start from the scratch. So omu kan 1 2 3. So one can say 1 pen, one the dynamics of politics. And I want person via my slogan so no. One who called G Kennedy, a compare kwa Agyapong. So I'm where the one no come with you. Miss Remu, Ghana for Miss Remu, your delegate. Say my mistake. Okay. And the NDC say I see educate to me match Kennedy Agyapong. Julius they brought to me match Kennedy Agyapong. Your vice president Jenna no pokwa to me match Kennedy. Even say president mama so be about power out to me match Kennedy. Because Kennedy is a grassroots.
I say H&H Gary 4-in-1 na me come for Eddie amount. Ono say asana premier dey and come on Eddie bro. H&H Gary 4-in-1 no. Yo dey so ya or dey chocolate cocoa product so I or my friend no chocolate energy. Enti bomo dey amount san kabi. Yo dey nkati o dey nkati eni no ma. Maybe a hunger best strike now will pay be to try now I restore energy pump 10 times one now I hear H and H quite in that make just say H&H maybe will feel come office if I be shame and land bag no send a bay a common concord to one more now a common man home so class of real phone meetings here but me I restore energy now a flu you know any H and H 0249717 777 or from our one sub become 0249717777 one star a bit macom. I'm going to 15 about 5 minutes now. Young for and sorry so. Oh my baby agent is here. And I says John Dramani Mahama. Yo. Or call a woman empowering program a year China, Beijing or qua. On the year in the coy. And our vice president or your body. I can't get on a cause of smart manco.
Oh, sir, almost all year resetting.
The resetting agenda.
The resetting agenda. It been no. So the behind a cancer inconsistency now on the side of President John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. How can a man for do at them? But he can. There's no way because there's no way I may make us say we the person John Dramani Mahama. No. I mean far from that. And I say any person in position, no, but the attitude. And your actions and inactions, I know they will critique it. And academia, we went over your presentation, and even if you bring your thesis or publication, because something critique, will be critical. It's not your person, but your outputs. Ajuma na waye in the air critique, and then we are critiquing it against a laid down procedure or a standard. That's what I say. Inti ade awo ye no. Standard ayi na jitum no sa na we na near atoto ho then we say that you are not doing well. It is Excellency John Dramani. In fact, me I've seen him to be somebody who is not consistent. What I say, or can we na at the channel, and he has always said that. It do we cash say Ghana for a dear and channel fearsome. Number 2, in politics, I thought I know what kind of kakra. No kakra. And that is the mentality and the concept of the socialist mentality, the Russian, the Chinese mentality of politics, socialism. You know, no, almost hold on. The always. I didn't hear blue. I bet me come a blue pound and white. But what I said, I didn't hear abuani osuo no, abuani aponche. obe describe kan ma point bit ma be dane nantwie o wani
baba jama
yes
ye hu aponcha yen ka se nantwie ko yen ka se kukukuku
very good. So that is how they were brought up. Sana yedetiti omo in the training. Omo should have train you. They yes. Don't they said they omo training.
Propaganda.
Yes. Omo kusu assignment. Ntina at the time they had the propaganda your friend is secretary. No. Your first term. And then your first term. And the first year in September, as a promise, His Excellency Nana Danko akufo-addo by the first year na academic year shall say in September, free senior school was implemented, and that is what we are talking about. A leader who is honest and consistent. Look, leadership encompassing na onipa o lead no so honest. Now can ade chance no can believe in that person. Then onipa obeka say ade chance no can different. And MPP has always proven that we are very, very honest and consistent as a political party. And at the point when President Akufo-Addo, he is a very strong leader. It will be a party. 24 ni because no too early. What's our own trouble as Kaka? I think about power.
Because the finance minister at that time, at the point,
yes.
I said, I'm not sure.
And that's Kaka because you have just come to power. Just you new 1 year. And you're implementing a policy that is going to take almost about 60% of the whole education budget. No, I promise Ghanaians, and I know the benefit of education. You may implement it. Until now, the benefit of free senior school, I think you shall say home for so. Look, now make the indicators of development. The there Ghanaian, Ghanaian baby at least the basic education. Me from the senior high school. No. Nipa ni betimi afa book ana afa bibi no kenkan no ate ase nyane yi ka che say yenko comprehension some just general we proper comprehension say nipa betimi afa book ana ntwe bia say ni krom ka so say twi say gan say fanti say krobo say dagario obetimi aka kasa na akire mu ate ase comprehension no timi express no either in any language bia no at that level of education say be always senior school master is okay. We can call ourselves a developed country. We can call ourselves a developed country because the Nippon will be involved in the issues of politics. Oh, to me, TV social now no can some Nippon analyze. You analyze it. Oh, we are secondary school no. Not even say when Timmy and Traswa. So yeah, apprenticeship be crack one. He's able to prepare a small what you call small estimate. Yes. Oh, openi babaye adwuma baye painting with my estimate with proper recording. Carpentry with my proper estimate amount with my record. Oh, me adwuma no me sika say me spending say me fa so ni proper bookkeeping, simple bookkeeping ko with my boa no no hu ni fa so tracking ni fa so. So also ko tua tax a ono timi aye na wako jerry for say openi for me tax ni no betua. That is the key indicators of development, and we're able to honor it in the first year of MPP government, the second MPP government. What I say, and that is what we are talking about. So this is a party. I have power. Social interventions are horror. I have very, very, very demanding. I have so much consumed in terms of finances. No, you implement it. Here, President Kufuor time, and I did charge free delivery by maternal care by school feeding. President Kufuor friends healthcare. I national health insurance as a social policy. Yeah, they buy. And for the buyer, no the free education, but also, and these are major nema. As a sending problem, all of a sudden, it goes beyond. It is education. Not that mechanical about education. When you have sound mind, out in a classroom, the teacher be a so sound mind, education, health, agriculture, and these are the areas a croma way, and that is always where we are focusing on. I bet my boy no man ide a tumpon. Dear co na kan nyina we sini say indicators are there be a chance of money tumpon interest rate ni sa na money nyina so man ye look within na ya boa ankwankwa nyuma. I mean that is always one of the things I will speak about, and that is what the MPP party as its philosophy, we believe in it, that development in freedom. We are always looking at ankwankwa juma. So man be tumpon and that's what President Kufuor can ask him. say the development or the growth of this country or the engine, the public sector is the engine of growth. Okay. The public sector near minimum ni juma eh. Nti ye yire ho na ankwankwa juma no ye empower mo. Youth no ye mom enabling environment, ye mom resources, ye boom, ye mom sika kakra e de ye ankwankwa juma na ekoyi a o man spend ye because sankwankwa ni di ye no nya adwuma no ye no fa so ba ho a obako twi bi e friend corporate tax. Ana personal income tax. Amachiyare. Such kind of GIG, abano or the bay development. Now what's I am pulling probably I'm a man so you from the
Jabe this year back on a year deputy IT at the new patriotic party branch of Italy.
Okay.
Prince Bodu Boatin. I say men catch us a Prawaketua whom a Prawakesia or more. Into an open all the way from Italy to make us a good morning.
You can say Miss Mitchell.
Matthew,
bro, go if you look at Ushe, President John Dramani Mahama, I'll be very careful of my words. And just say me attacking the person, but it's my president, and our resources and everything is given to him. So we have the right as a Nyama Kwa way. Now Ushe, me person business as I say, I know your first. Lady na obe vice president na nyamia domiti ye war vice president or yoba so say who call programmer mommy is strong and she is okay and then our money ko but one kasa say who yoba na second who promise the people of Ghana 24-hour economy bang ejuma bang yerisi se bang nurse for everything now the day and that's time that is the who call women's program. That is the reason why Kane is here. Okay. And that is the reason why the hope is Kane. Okay. Once I move to me implementing almost 24 hours economy now, because they don't have the ideas what it takes to create jobs. That is what NDC is lacking. And that is the reason why now who also have create a 24 hours economy. I will call here factory, only raw material. How will you even create 24-hour economy? I know see chief work as say quantity kwase obema otuma TND so say Canada Agyapong say me ba be ma wadwuma o wadwuma o ma krofo a o ye so mo 24 hours economy o mo kan no be say am see about what are you saying o see the 24 hours economy is already working but we will need additional thing ebema it will go more, and that is where Kencity Media came in, that we are coming to establish factories. He's coming to create jobs. Jobs also about and yes, yes, it say yanum for 24 hours or to have any ideas about it because of me propaganda people. Current General Secretary Fifi Kwete was the former propaganda secretary. I know Onusani Pana no Mumana Konya say be the secretary of the party Ayatumia or what the experience about propaganda. So obey the General Secretary now. That one there from fry pan to fire. So we have first some slogan, be banner, and as we speak now, all the communication people, NDC now, Omuka 24 hours economy assembly bill, and sa 24 hours economy assembly Omuka no, and because of a Juma committee no, and Magana phone nyanya GDA, NDC ni say so we say 24 hour economy now we equal 1,000, now we equal 1,000, now we Omuka. So it brings hope to the people who say, so your man NDC chance they will create job for the youth to get work to do. So President Mahama, onions are voting and no. So this you tell us the hope for us now is Kencity Media compare Agyapong. Or no say about the Juma and Ajuma say about the man Wayebi and also now the areas of Juma or Babe wabo cassava or tell the cassava bet to me. And yes, a 24 hours economy on Bekase port. So there is difference between it. So the honorable Ken Eka Sami Pacho. Now yet asema oka echo asie. Then you will see where he's coming from. Say and you asema because or see cassava. Now tell the cassava beye or tell the benya film the sky the beba and a factory beye and now even the companies are about establishes again. That is the difference. And so when Kennedy do that company, that is where as a company be fanipa 500 and ever find 1,000. That is where, because of now economics, now see when the demand is high, when the demand is high, the supply, that is where 24 hours economy coming. But when the demand is not high, there is no way 24 hours economy will happen. Because a year they no pano, a copy 6 year pon. Now obi antoa. You go far obi fufu so be nyumre. Now they say yana. That is where they don't understand the 24 hours economy. So the 24 hours economy should work very well. That is going to happen under Kennedy Agyapong as the president of the republic. And I'm sure you Ghanaians say the NDC don't have the ideas for the commercial sugar factory to work again. But under Kennedy Agyapong, he will make sure that we look for land. You better plant sugar cane. The factory will keep running. And so it's assurance I'm the man youth as under Kennedy Agyapong, the factory will work because he's a businessman and he knows the benefit of Ghana youth in Abenya. So President Mahama, as we speak now, the Okano is different things that you are doing. The who promising Ghana for. Okay. So Baba Yenu. That is not what you are doing. So you should sit up and let's see what. But at the end of the day, there is hope, and the hope is Kennedy Agyapong.
But I say, and then you know, shall say with the number 1. Etiabusia mamena wase ene anope na memfa birthdays no entwemo emfa ma ye time net ya na yentimi emma emu so MC awadaro ma yemfa birthdays e odi wawoda ene emma we emfa de kan enkoso happy birthday to brother from another mother, in fact a senior brother ankasa ena mede address na Ken Kojo AJ Mohammed, CEO of Taco God Resource Company Ghana. Me no ka say ogusua wo fa mabru no ne mabru ya adwuma yi pa King Kojo, happy birthday to you bro, Nyankopon ka ho na onye okese. This one is coming from me ankasa myself, me MCR boss Ejano NFA Mike Akrofi, Peace FM Eastern Region correspondent yemi ansa ne ya kan banchire ho na ye de happy birthday kese pa de mabro Nyankopon ka ho na de wo ye e de aboa mabunu ne uma youth ne da so no Nyankopon e ma wa so ahonden ne eso akukuduro na fire ne kese pa. Happy birthday to you bro, Nyankopon ka ho na onye okese kama pa. Mamifa we so entwemo emfa ema this one also is coming from Elekemo. If you say Mami can say the buy now, say happy birthday brothers, long life and prosperity, no weapon formed against you guys shall prosper. Ernest Owusu senior any junior, happy birthday to you. Nyankopon come on nyam kasa mo yentafo oh. Until this one is coming from Bra Elekem and what they buy. So happy birthday to you. Atapenye ne atakaka. Ana okay, senior and junior Nyankopon come on na onye mo kese kama pa. Abusia enti na nye di si na me kono mame mo kase se weja gbawe constituency women organizer or ye highly connected. Ye friend no Madam Comfort Medred Amofa Wejagba we constituency women organizer. Me no ka say ni kunu every mois over the weekend or just say oba be ni kun yewura Samuel Kwame Amofa and woman connected abusia ni nyina say men ka cho say omota wachi wai abeja na bibia kama on the two hanmo yenimu nsa no ti ebekoso na eba be hye onimonya beta wachi the other attorney na nyo no anu yi nti ebeba na ya ba beboa ne pepa wonu no sios nti Yankopon ka ho na ohye woden oma wonyina na se mra mu odin sei no oma na ho de kase na emra so na de so ye bia no waye na etimi aboa na yakura yewura achi kura enti abusia ha ena beba ma kwan me de enkomo twetwe ni nyina esi wote Matthew kicha enka o de she kron adan ti e ba kope asase bo sege potem hono na ye de ne besi dan na ye de aboa enti nkotwa bi ntoma ye saso na wote ye ra flip chum de boa enka economic analyst kese pa Ghana ha no mo a woni ababedi enkomo msemedin e de insempera Emmanuel Mate. I believe say that me catch no ene ya bomodin inspire no chiran so ye bekoso na impact life So far as the 2 TV, the dialogue show, and that's what honor there. Until we meet same time tomorrow morning on this same powerful platform now. They may catch you and say have a great meaningful